Welcome to another episode of How I Made This Banger. Today we're going to be talking about the Ferg track P.O.L.O or P.O.L.O. Let's get into it. So this beat I made in June of this year, and it happened pretty quickly. As I say in my Metaphysics of Music course, you have to always trust your first take. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So in order to make a banger, you have to be able to harness the energy that comes right away. Meaning, don't spend too much time choosing your sounds. Don't spend too much time analyzing. Music comes from your heart. It doesn't come from your brain. If you make music from your brain, it's going to suck. So with this banger, P.O.L.O, Ferg had told me about a month earlier he was working on this project. So I was already preparing, and my goal was to make 5 to 7 beats a day to just get warmed up to get in the process to start working with him. And this beat came out when I was really in a good momentum, and I was like, once I made this beat, I was like, all right, this is a banger. I was like, this is going to be an impactful track. Moved to my new crib from Hamilton Heights to Washington Heights, and Ferg pulled up when we got everything ready. And what I did differently was, instead of showing him a bunch of beats, I had already went through the recent beats that I had, and I already had this one in mind because I was listening to it day after day, seeing if it lasted. One way you can choose if it's a banger or not is after you make it, there's that initial excitement, but if you're able to keep listening to it again and again, and it keeps bringing forth that same excitement, it's a banger, it's going to last.